Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kia Ariel, and today I'm back with another video. This video is it's really gonna be an embarrassing video. This video is really difficult for me to make because this is a really sensitive subject, and just talking about this subject just is really hard for me, because it's just really hard for me. So I'm gonna just get right into it and get started with the video. So today's video, as you can tell from the title, it's going to be about spiritual warfare and night terrors. So pretty much, basically, what that means, what night terrors, the definition of night terrors is, hold on, I have it on a piece of paper somewhere. Bum, 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 bum. Where is it? Gotta get my notes because it's gonna be a lengthy video. So the definition of night terrors is episodes of screaming, intense fear, and flailing while sleeping. So pretty much what that means is like when someone is yelling and screaming and kicking and just like yelling, kind of like they're possessed. That's pretty much what a night terror is. And I'm not sure how long I've been having night terrors, but from my knowledge, from what people have told me, I would say about a year and a half, 2 years, year and a half. And for me, it does not directly affect me personally because I'm unconscious while I'm having a night terror, and I wake up and I don't remember anything. But as far as like the people around me, my night terrors affect them because, for one, I'm yelling and screaming, so it affects their sleep. They don't get good rest because they hear all this loud noise. Two, this is where the spiritual warfare comes into play. Spiritual warfare for me is pretty much when you're being attacked, because in the Bible it says we wrestle not against flesh, we wrestle against principalities and higher powers. And pretty much for me what that means is that like I'm being demonically attacked. So while I'm having a night terror, these demons, they possess my body, I guess, and they literally start attacking anyone that I had a conversation with that day, anyone that I seen, and my friends and my family and my ex-spouse. Like, they just attack all of them. So right now, they all think I'm a psychopath, they all think I'm crazy, and they all think I am very mean because of the things I say while I'm having a night terror. And for me, that's really the hardest part because I would never, like, I'm a nice person. I would never try to hurt anyone. Like, I love people before I even meet them. So I would never, try to verbally hurt someone, hurt their feelings, because I know words hurt, And so having night terrors and experiencing night terrors is honestly, like, the saddest thing for me because I love to make people happy. I love to make people smile. I love to make people's day. I love to see people happy. I love to make people feel good about themselves. And to know that, like, I'm being, like, demonically and spiritually attacked while I'm sleeping, and it's causing, pain to my loved ones, that hurts me, like, it really does. And to know that, like, they think differently of me hurts me because it's like I love them to pieces. It's nothing that I wouldn't do for my friends and family and the people that I love. So to be experiencing this is the hardest thing. I wish it just affected me. I wish this was something that I had to deal with and not everyone else. But also, so I seen this quote, and I'm going to insert it here. It said that demons are pretty much people without bodies. So that explains a lot. And then it also said that demons can take you. I'll put the picture so you guys can see it. But it also said that demons can take control of a person's vocal cords while they're sleeping. So that also explains why, while I'm sleeping, all this stuff is coming out of my mouth, and then I'm like, what, because I'm being spiritually attacked. And then also, yeah, and they cause negative thinking. So basically, like, because of, I'm being spiritually attacked, whenever I hang out with someone, like, And my night terrors, like I'll insert a lot of video clips because I try to, do as much research on night terrors that I could find, because none of my friends or family ever experienced night terrors. So it was nothing that, like, I never even knew these things existed until, until one day my ex woke me up and was just in shock because of what they had experienced. I guess, like, they were like, Kia, you said this and you said this, and their eyes were like big, and they were just like, you said this and this, and I started crying because I literally didn't remember any of it, like, at all. I was like, what are they talking about? And then they also said that I was like saying something that my brother had repeated the previous day. So my night terrors, pretty much, like, the first factor is spiritual attacks. So like I'm being used as a vessel for evil, pretty much. So whenever I encounter someone, these demons, like, place evil, like, thoughts in my mind, and those thoughts come out while I'm having a night terror. The second part is of my night terror is I think from abuse and trauma. Growing up, like, the environment that I grew up in was very toxic. It was very, very, very overwhelming. Like, it was a lot of put downs, a lot of scrutiny, and a lot of just critiquing and demeaning, and it was just not a healthy environment. So I think the way that I was spoke to in that environment is the way that, these demons speak to people through me while I'm sleeping. So the first one is they call spiritual attack, causing negative thoughts and just evil thoughts about all the people that I'm surrounded by, my friends and family, and even strangers. And the second one is my environment and just the way that I was spoken to. I think my subconscious brain and the demons downloaded that information from that environment and uses that to also attack people. The third one is just, like, by memory. If I hear certain songs, like, if I watch certain movies, if I listen to certain music, or hear certain conversations, I'm going to repeat that, like, regardless. Like, it could be literally, I could be watching anything and they say, oh, today it's gonna rain, really loud, I'm gonna say, oh, today it's gonna rain. And then also, I think the fourth one is, like, my regular thoughts. Somewhere in all the chaos, my regular thoughts comes out while I'm sleeping. So if me, raw unconscious, is thinking, hey, tomorrow I'm gonna go for a run to the park, I'm going to go to the grocery store, and I'm going to buy this, that, and the third. And then when I wake up, I do all those things. People are going to be like, oh my God, so everything she says in her sleep, that's how she feels. But the Bible says to deceive people, you have to mix a lot of lies and then a little bit of truth. So with my night terrors, the only truth is, like, my real thoughts somewhere deep in there, and then the rest is, like, demonic evil thoughts, things that I would never think, things that I would never say. The second one is the way that I was spoken to growing up, which was very bad. I was called every name in the book. I was told how stupid I was, how dumb I was, how broke I was, how ugly I was, how retarded I was, just everything. And so just, like I said, the demonic thoughts that come from the bad spiritual world, these, like I said, demons are people without bodies. The way that my toxic environment and the way that I was spoken to, I think my subconscious brain, like I said, adopted that situation. And then also memory, like memory based, hearing certain songs, I repeat the lyrics, or watching certain movies. Like, if a girl is on a movie and she said she's going to go to wherever and do this, that's what I'll say, the exact same thing, or something pertaining to the movie or the video clip or the song or a specific conversation. And then the fourth one is, like I said, my pure basic thoughts. So all of that mixed in is a combination of these experiences. And also, I do have, like, certain triggers such as, I'll make a second video on the triggers. And with the triggers, basically, in any situation, because of the triggers, like, if it's like triggers are certain situations that happen and they're like ingrained in my memory. So if I'm in a similar situation as I was to a situation where I was triggered, then it's going to be the same outcome. Like I'm going to say certain things, like kind of like an equation, like 2 plus 2 equals 4. So with the trigger, the same similar environment, you get the same outcome or whatever. But living with these night terrors, it has been very brutal because I'm like, dang, like people really think I'm psychotic, people really think I'm evil, people really think I'm mean. How am I ever going to get married? Is anyone ever going to love me? Like, how will this affect my children? Like, will I be saying mean things about them? What about their friends? Like, what about, how am I gonna fly on a plane? Like if I want to go overseas, those flights are like 10 plus hours. Like how am I gonna stay up the entire time, or am I just gonna have to disrupt the plane? What about if I want to take a bus ride? Like I already experienced a bus ride one and it wasn't pleasant. I'll make a video on that. What about sleepovers? What about when I start dating, I get engaged, we move in together? Like what it like? And also, I was homeless a lot this year because I had a lot of family problems and stuff like that. Sorry, my face is like really itching right here. But I had a lot of family problems, and due to that, I got put out like each and every day. And the people that I live with, I know for a fact that they have a lot of videos of me while I was sleeping, and just, you know, a lot of embarrassing videos. And I mean, it sucks, you know, but it's like God said that you shouldn't feel shame. You know, this is a situation that I can't control. This is a situation that for the longest I didn't even know what was going on because no one would tell me, you know, and I wake up and don't remember anything. But it's a situation that doesn't only affect me, it does not really affect me. It affects how people see me, how people view me, and what people think about me. But it does not affect me. It affects everyone else. And it's like, I'm tired of holding this guilt in. I know everyone has been waiting for this video. I know everyone, I'm like the talk of the town. Everyone thinks I'm just this evil person when really, I swear to God, I'm not. Like I would never say anything to hurt anyone. Like I'm literally being spiritually attacked. And you know, this stuff is real, you know. I have a lot of notes, but I really just want to first just talk about, you know, night terrors. And also, like, with my night terrors, I haven't really received, one girl told me, she was like, I'm going to send you these, it was some type of like sleeping pills, melatonin or something. She was like, I'm going to send you this. And I thought that was very sweet. But besides that, no one has really tried to help me with this. People only try to use it against me and try to humiliate me and try to embarrass me and try to get other people to experience it and try to expose me and try to, you know, make sure I listen to certain music or watch certain movies so that I would say certain things to make me be perceived a certain way. My mom tried to throw me in a mental hospital, and that shit terrified me because I'm like, if I get thrown in a mental hospital, I mean, like, what if I was just like, you know, I'm not crazy. Like I've been through a lot of pain, a lot of trauma. Not saying that people that are in mental hospitals are crazy, but I'm just saying, like, I just go to sleep and wake up. You know, night terrors is nothing you can do about them. They are a result of trauma. They are a result of stress. They are a result of, you know, going through toxic situations and living in toxic environments. And my environment was very toxic, and my mom knew, you know, what I went through, what I was dealing with, and she still would verbally attack me on a daily basis. So it wasn't like she was complaining about me being crazy because I was having night terrors, but she was doing everything to inflict them and to make them even worse, you know. So, and I was looking on Twitter, and I'm going to insert, wait, dang it, I mean, I'm gonna have to edit this video. Oh fuck. I might do that in the next video. I just want to make this video, but like, it was a tweet. Oh, I'll put the link in the description. But this lady pretty much was saying that her daughter suffered from night terrors, and like she was like, do you guys have any suggestions on how I can help her out with this? And so many people were commenting, and so many people were just giving like helpful advice, and I thought it was just so amazing that the lady was actually trying to help her daughter. She was actually trying to like not crucify her daughter for something that she couldn't control, not humiliate her, not, you know. And I live with like, let me see, I live in 6 different households in the last 6 months, and it it honestly, before I had moved in with these people, I was staying with someone that I was with for a while, and I didn't even really hang out with other people. So to move in with 6 completely different people that I did not really know like that was, or some people like at all, it was the craziest thing ever. I would have never thought that I would do something like that, but I had nowhere else to go. And for me, the most important thing, while before I had even moved back, you know, to my mom's house and then got kicked out and moved in with those other people, the most important thing for me was to get my own place, because I did not want the outside, like, only people that had known about my night terrors or even experienced it were like my very close friends and my very close family. Nobody else knew about it because I didn't speak about it, and nobody else like had to experience it because I wasn't spending the night at people's house. I didn't even want to go out of town to visit my family for the holidays because I'm like, I'm gonna have to stay out there, and then I'm gonna attack my family. Like, I was so like so serious on not, you know, making new friends, and not spending the night at people's house, not staying over the night, or, you know, not going out of town to visit my family for the holidays, even though I wanted to. I knew I couldn't, you know. And so because of my night terrors, and it was so embarrassing, I didn't want to say anything bad about them. But that was my worst fear, like the people that weren't a part of my family or weren't my friends and family, I did not want them to experience it. One, because I didn't know how they was going to react. Like, my family, you know, they my family, and they was just, you know, but I didn't know, like, I don't know how other people are going to react to, you know, me, these demons attacking them through me. And that even sounds crazy, you know, but that stuff happens. That's real. It really happened. I'm living proof that that happens. But I didn't want them to have to experience that, because it's just, I mean, I really can't explain it, but like I didn't want anyone to experience it. And so when I did move back into my mom's house, I didn't leave the house for the whole month. I was there for a whole month, and then we had went on a trip. I didn't even want to go on a trip, because I'm like, I don't want to go on a trip. It's a camping trip. I don't want to be sleeping in the woods. I have night terrors. Like, why do I want to go on a camping trip? But needless to say, I was kind of forced to go. Really, I was. And I went. We got in an argument out there because, long story, and then I got back and got put out and had to leave. And I'll make a separate video about the aftermath of that, but this is just the basics. I suffer from night terrors. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. It's destroyed my life. It's destroyed my relationships. It's destroyed the way that people view me. It's destroyed the way that people see me. It's destroyed the way that I live my life, because for the longest I was actually living in fear, because I actually received some threats because of my night terrors. Yes. And that was super scary for me, and I think that even made it worse, you know. But it's just hard, you know. Like, it would be different if I was just screaming, but I'm apparently in my night terrors saying some colorful things in my night terrors or during my night terrors. And it just sucks, you know, like, to be going through something that you can't control. It sucks. It really does. It really, really does. And it sucks because I feel like I will never have any normal relationships, because with rational person would want to deal with. It's a lot of beautiful women in this world that don't come with a lot of baggage, that don't come with night terrors, you know. And so it's like, who would want to be with someone that has night terrors? Who would want to be with someone like where they can't really get a peaceful night of sleep, you know, or someone that attacks their friends and family and loved ones and then wakes up and don't remember anything? Like, who would want to be with someone like that, you know? So for me, it's kind of like I could get close to people. I could make a lot of friends, but I know eventually, like, sooner or later, I'm gonna say something really mean about them in my sleep, and then the relationship is gonna be ruined. And I'd rather not hurt people, so I'd rather just, you know, stay my distance because I don't even want it to get that far. And it just sucks because, like, it's things that I would never say. It's things that, you know, I could absolutely adore someone, absolutely just think the world of them, and then when I fall asleep, due to spiritual warfare, these demons will just tear that person to shreds, and it hurts, you know, and it hurts because, excuse me, but it hurts because, like, I can't help but love. Like, I love in spite of. That's me. That's who I am. Like, I love in spite of. So to have people thinking that I'm just this vicious person, it hurts. It really does. And I don't know, like, it just sucks, you know, but moving forward, all I can say is yes, I have night terrors. Like, yes, when I fall asleep, I go through some things, you know. I am totally unaware, but everyone else is aware, and everyone else is like entertainment for people, really. Like, people. It's kind of sad, but people are happy that I'm going through this. People think it's funny, and then they kind of like try to exploit me, and they see it as like getting their get back because of the things that I said. When really, if they really knew, I think the world of them. I think they're amazing. I think they're beautiful. I think that they're everything and more. So it's hard, you know, because I gotta deal with backlash over something that I ain't even doing. Like, so really, altogether, this situation as far as night terrors and being, you know, demonically and spiritually at war with principalities and stuff like that, like, is it's something that I would have never thought that I would be experiencing. But to tell you guys the truth, I'm going through this, and God, you have to be careful what you ask for, because I think I was about 15 or 16. Like, I'm definitely a Christian, and I always knew God was real, but like, my mom was always working, and we moved away from our family when I was 9 years old. So I didn't have like a steady church. I wasn't, you know, reading the Bible. You know, I just wanted, like, I would always say, God, can you like show me something like that I would never be able to explain. I always wanted to like experience something magical, and the closest thing I think I got before I realized I was suffering from night terrors was astrology. Some man just walked up to me and asked me my birthday and started telling me all this stuff, and I had never met him before, and I thought that was kind of like, whoa. But this right here, this is something that I literally have no control over. This is something that I'm just being used as a vessel, you know. And I feel like if I was in the Word sooner, and I was studying the Bible, and I knew the Bible, I would have like been more protected. I would have had the armor of God on, and you know, I would have never been so susceptible to demons, you know, like. And I didn't even know this was real, but it's definitely real. It is definitely real. And I'm gonna go more in detail and more videos, but this is just part one. I know a lot of people were waiting for me to make this video. I know this video could possibly, you know, I don't know. I just feel like the truth will set you free, and I'm tired of holding this in. And whatever happens from here, happens from here. I am not a bad person. I'm not a mean person. I'm not a judgmental person. I'm not a spiteful person. I am not. I'm not any of the things that that I'm not. I'm not my night terrors. I'm gonna just say that. I'm not my night terrors at all. And I just want the opportunity for people to see me for the real me, and I want the opportunity for people to really get to know me. And I also want to apologize to everyone, and I know it's been a lot of people because I be on social media, so whoever I see on social media, like, I say evil things about. I be on social media, my family, my friends, people, all the people that I live with, all the 6 households that I was living with this past 6 months. Even, I mean, just everybody on the plane rides, on the bus rides, just my neighbors, like my siblings' friends, my ex-friends, my ex-family, my friends, everyone that has had to witness my night terror or has had to have someone tell you that I said this or that during a night terror. I just want to say that I apologize wholeheartedly. I am extremely sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. I don't even know what I said or who I said anything about because, like I said, I have no recollection of it. But if you want to, like, talk to me or, have a sit down and just talk things out, like, if you, like, that, I don't even know what to say, guys, but, like, I just want to say, oh my god, my eye. I just want to say that I apologize. I just want to say this is something that I have no control over. I'm literally being demonically attacked. I don't know, like, this is really weird that this is happening. It really is, and all I could do is just share my story and then go from there. But I think you guys should really check it out. Night terrors are real. Demonic attacks are real. Demons are real. Angels are real. Spiritual warfare is very real. And yeah, I'm gonna put a few links in the description below to kind of like piggyback off of what I talked about in this video. And the videos that I'm gonna link below, they kind of just gave me a little bit more information on what I'm going through. And it also is a video of this one girl, and she pretty much showed me that, like, I'm not alone, that a lot of people experience this. And yeah, so I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video, and part 2 will be on the way. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Bye.